Everybody, welcome to Strings and More Knitting Podcast. This is episode 64, right?
64.
We just checked.
we just check.
I am Shanna. This is mine. Okay, so I've been looking for this. I'm Shanna. I'm Shanna of Lambstrings Yarn, and this is Jaymie from Leslie G Knits.
Hello.
And we are podcasting, as always, from Patchogue, New York on Long Island. It's beautiful out.
It is.
Like a little chilly, but it's like absolutely gorgeous.
It's got a nice breeze, and it's finally not raining, so yay.
It's finally like spring/summer, and maybe we'll podcast outside like we said we would last year, and then didn't until August. Cool. We will do that.
We will, as long as it's not raining.
Yeah. You can find me as Lambstrings on Ravelry and Lambstrings Yarn on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope, which I'm never on Periscope. And you can find my beautiful hand-dyed yarns at lambstringsyarn.com. And I just had a big, big update this past weekend because everything that didn't sell at the rainy, gloomy fair. So that all went into the shop, so you need to check it out.
Yeah. You can find me on Instagram as Leslie G Knits and on Ravelry as Jaymie M. That's it.
We also have a Strings and More podcast Ravelry group where we do all of our giveaways and discussions and all that stuff. So you can come join the group to participate in all that stuff. And yeah, Instagram. Instagram is the best way to reach either one of us or see things or get the latest. The latest always goes on Instagram first.
Yeah.
So
I'm always on Instagram.
It's like our age group is always on Instagram. That's the thing. Yeah. So this is our podcast about knitting, mainly lots of yarn, hand-dyed yarn. I don't think that we have any spinning. We haven't had spinning in a while. You've been kind of busy.
Yeah. Some crochet, although I don't think I have any of that today either.
Yeah, I mean all the fibery things that are related to that and whatnot. So thank you for joining us.
Yep. And hi to all the new people.
Yes, we saw quite a little bit of a jump there in our subscribers, which is really exciting. And, thanks to the girls at Yarn Cafe Podcast. Right?
Yep, they gave us a shout out.
They did. They gave us a shout out, and then we saw our numbers go up a little bit. So, yeah. Thank you, girls.
We hope you don't regret subscribing.
For real. You will not regret it.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since we've podcasted. Sorry.
Yeah, when we first started podcasting, we were going like every single week.
Yeah, every week we were doing once a week.
And we did that for a long time, and then it gradually became like every other week. Mm-hmm. And then we said like, oh, it's easier to do it every other week. That way we have more to talk about. Yeah. And then, like, the last 3 or 4 podcasts have been like almost a month in between.
Well, there have been so many yarn things, and then we've just had things like
and
birthday parties and
but birthday, all this stuff happens every single year, and we haven't had this problem in past years.
I just feel like the timing, and also because we've been going every other week, we'll not podcast. We don't plan it out, so we'll not podcast this week. But then all of a sudden the next week, oh wait, there's this.
Yes.
And then there's this.
We're not very good at looking ahead in our calendars.
No.
And we don't. It's like spontaneous at this point.
It should be better from now on, though.
We said that last week.
Yeah, I know.
We waited a month. So I don't know. Whatever. It is when it is. You guys, no pressure to come hang out with us.
There's nothing like. It's not that we don't want to podcast.
No.
It's just that for whatever reason, it's not been working out. And like even today, part of me was like, oh, should I just tell them not to do it?
Because you're not feeling good.
Part of me, but then I was like, yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
you need to suck it up.
So I'll be sniffling on.
Anyway, I mean, we're continuing to podcast. I don't want anybody to think that we're not going to podcast, but it's just been whenever we kind of can at this point. So, anyway.
Hopefully the summer will be better.
I know. I'm really excited about the summer. Are you guys excited about the summer? I know a lot of our viewers are from Long Island and New York area, so you guys are excited, right? Because it's finally nice out.
If it stops raining, like, longer than 2 days.
Oh my god, so my flowers are, like, drowning. Like, we planted this year, and I really suck at growing flowers. Like, my herbs always do really well. My herbs are, like, overgrowing. I think I have to take some out and, like pot them separately. Because I put them all together because I don't know what I'm doing. But my lavender isn't growing. And everybody's telling me that, like, it takes forever. And I'm like, okay, but, like, it's not coming up at all.
Really? We went to, it's a place on 25. I bought a big thing of lavender and it died.
And people say it's easy to. I don't know. I mean, this should really be.
I'm very bad. You know I'm bad. Like, my houseplants don't always do well. Although I've kept a lot alive the past year.
I never see a problem with your houseplants. I kill orchids, which need, like, people to leave them alone, like, in order to survive, and somehow mine die.
As well. I'm getting better though. I think you just have to do it and try, and eventually things will live.
Right? I mean, like, so Seth is like,
my kids are thriving.
Yeah. My fur babies are still alive. But, like, Seth is always like, well, you know, I mean, the only thing you have to do is wait. Just wait. Leave it in the sun, water it, wait. I'm like, yeah, but, like, where are they?
Where are they?
I'm not good at that.
No.
But our other stuff is coming up. But we're supposed to talk about all that stuff at the end.
Yeah, bits and stuff.
Yeah. So, yarn.
Yarn. FOs!
FOs.
Let's start with FOs.
Let's.
Or did you want to talk about the cardigan alone?
No, FOs. Let's do FOs.
FOs.
Yeah.
Do you have any FOs?
I have one FO.
I have 2.
Right? I didn't show this the last time, right?
Yeah.
It's been a really long time. Jamie's going to go first because you have 2.
Well, this... Wow, they might not have seen this.
No, well, they saw us. Okay, so I watched
it messed up. I watched it too.
Yes. Well, because you kept texting me, like, you have to watch this part. And, like, over here, what the hell was I thinking? So, Jaymie has 2 FOs.
I have 2 FOs. So, as I look up who fucking... Whoops! Chevron cow. Poly Chevron cow. Alright, so if you guys watched the last episode, you will have seen that I knit the first color of my poly Chevron cow all wrong, and I had to rip the whole thing out. Well, I started it over, and whoops, I finished!
Whoops! This is what happens when we don't podcast for a month. We have, like, surprise! Isn't that gorgeous? I love this color, and I'm not really a big fan of, like, the extreme tonals, but I really like that.
And I saved all of the, I like this one a lot. I saved all my tags. This actually, you could barely see it. It's like a purple.
Yeah. It's not really showing up, but...
It looks black, but
it does.
The sun hits it. You can see it is. It's a really, even like in person, it's a very, very dark purple.
Yeah, it's so pretty. And so it's knit like a tube.
Yeah, knit
so
like a
tube. So it's like extra thick.
And then you Kitchener stitch it together.
So Jaymie, apparently with the pattern, as you're doing it, every time you hit the end of the row, you have to move the stitch marker.
Over one, yeah.
And she wasn't doing that, and she made it about this far, and we were, like, examining it heavily the last podcast.
Yeah, we could not figure it out, and then I guess I was reading it, and I saw it, and I was like, darn it!
She, had an onslaught of, like, profanities, and I had to cut them out.
Hold on. I've got all the tags, too. Look, I saved all the colors because I didn't remember.
Good. I'm glad that you did, because I want to know what some of those colors are.
So, this is all made out of Miss Bab's Yummy 2-ply.
It's such a nice yarn, and it's squishy.
I know this light color is peppercorn. The rest I have to look up. Eternity is this purple.
That's so nice.
It's Eternity.
So she's got another dark purple. Like, this is like the blackest purple. Maybe I'll buy this.
Yeah, it's dark, but you know what? I think when I was looking, it didn't look... Oh, shoot. Am I not going to know? White peppercorn.
It's a good thing you saved them.
It's a good thing I saved them.
Thank God.
Eternity. Who do you have?
Princess Feather.
Okay, wait,
which is that gray, I think, right?
I'm wrong.
No.
Eternity might have been... Okay, Princess Feather is this one. That I remember. Princess Feather.
That might be all you guys are getting.
Yep, this is Emerald Forest, which is a color I really like.
Yeah. Look is such a pretty cowl.
This is Dunk.
That's right, because I remember making fun of that a
Yeah.
lot. Dunk.
There's actually a Game of Thrones character named Dunk. The Tales of Dunk and Egg. I think it was Dunk. It's not on. It's not within this storyline. It's older, I believe. Dunk and Egg. An egg is a Targaryen, but you're not supposed to.
Oh. Whoops! Whoops! Spoiler!
I don't
Anybody
think you're supposed
know about
to know.
that?
I don't think you're supposed to know, but it's stupid obvious. Like, they describe him as having white hair and purple eyes. I'm like, yeah, it's a Targaryen.
Woo!
So, alright. I think this, I lied. I think this is Impatient, and this is the other one I said. What was the other one? Eternity. So I think the blue, which is really pretty, I really like this blue as well.
I really want that purple.
I think this is Eternity, and this is Impatient, like the flower.
Yes. And these are all, like, I think they're considered her Wild Iris collection or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know enough about Miss Bab's yarn to know exactly what that means.
You know what happened? I did not... Like, my mom was going to make this for my aunt's sister. So we were online looking at all of Miss Bab's colors, and she just had me pick out a whole bunch that, look that she bought them all.
I know. Laura, won't you be my mother? Please.
So when they came, and when I came and visited, like, we were setting them all out on the table, and I just picked for this cowl out of it. I just picked the colors. And there's enough, like, out there all right here.
Oh my god.
Like,
that's
there's
what I was looking
enough
right at them.
to make another one. You could definitely make, so my mom's going to get all the yarn.
Where's
and
that
she'll
purple?
use whatever colors. It might still be in the bag.
You need to do something, like, else with this.
Well, I think my mom wanted to use. So I'm going to let my mom pick out, because she's making the cowl for my aunts, but she's not using all the same colors.
Right.
But I think she wanted to use some. But you could easily, do something else with them. There's a lot left.
If she doesn't want that dark purple, I'll give you money for it. Unless you want it.
You could have it.
But,
I'll ask her.
Yeah, ask her. Well, don't tell her that I want, because I don't, well, I mean, she's going to see this. But, like, tell her before we put this up.
Yeah, I'll text her later.
Yeah, because I don't want to, I can just buy it. But, I love that. And that's nice. Your mom did one, right? And
she
I think
did
she's doing another one.
your yarn.
Yes.
She did one out of all yarn, and I loved it.
Yeah, it's just a thick fit. It's perfect.
It is. It's nice.
It's perfect. It's going to be perfect.
You know what? Once you figure out the pattern, if you
move
read
that
everything,
stitch marker.
it really is a mindless knit. Like, it's something you just do wherever. This is my, like, go-to knit to bring to places and to knit while I was watching TV or the kids were awake and whatever. And it's free.
Yeah. That's nice.
We did change it, though. This is, I think she has you use 4 colors. And, like, you knit it for a different amount. So what I did, and my mom did, so I did it exactly like my mom did. This stripe is 8 rows. I think in the pattern it's originally 6.
Okay.
And each color we knit for about 9 inches.
And the pattern is something different.
Yeah, I didn't even read, like, how long they said to knit it for.
But that's but the beauty of this, it's free.
So 1, 2,
and what do you
3,
do? Like, you could do more. You could make it a huge, like, infinity scarf if you want to.
5 color blocks, and then the in-between stripe is the 6th color.
Yeah.
I love it.
Beautiful.
And I blocked it with the iron.
And it's
just
perfect.
very lightly.
And it's perfect.
And it's good.
It looks store-bought. Like, it's beautiful.
Thank you. I am so happy.
Yeah.
And I finished it quick for me.
Finished a couple of things quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was happy. I got something off the needles. I feel like I have too many things on the needles, so.
Yeah, well, now you can
happy.
add more.
Yay!
Yay! I finished something as well. I finished my Madewell by Hohi Locatelli, and I was in like a smushed up pile over in the corner of my house, so it's super wrinkled.
Did you leave in the ends? Because there was an end sticking out.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do the armpit ends because I wore it for the Fleece and Fiber Fair.
Okay.
And I was weaving in ends on the way there, and I was like, I don't really care about the armpits. Nobody's going to see it. And then it wound up being sweltering.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wore it for like 5 minutes. But if you were there and you saw it on me, then you have obviously already seen this.
I really like that color knit up. I love it. It's so nice.
I'm going to put it on right now because it's perfect. It's perfect. So this is knit with Lambstrings yarn in the Tralala sock base, which is 75-25 superwash merino and nylon. And it is the Ophelia colorway. Really doesn't match this shirt very well.
My hair's getting long.
I know. It's like past my boobies. It's like way past my boobies. So, yeah, Ophelia. I say it every week. I don't like to toot my own horn or anything, but I love this color.
Yeah, I really like it too. It's
color.
Nice.
And I have a little bit left over. I think I used, I don't know, I have to weigh what I have left over. Definitely 2, maybe 3 skeins. Not really sure. But the original Madewell is knit on size 4 needles, which is what I did my first one on. And it fit. It would like fit snug. This one I did the extra small. I don't think I made any modifications to the actual pattern, but I knit it on size 5s, and it's
you like it better?
10 times better. Yes, 10 times better.
It feels nice.
The
like
fabric just feels better. Size 5s are like my thing. I like a nice size 5. I use them for shawls that call for different size needles and everything. I like my size 5s. But it's like, it feels airy now. It felt really hot at the fair.
Yeah, well, it was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneeze.
Do it. But yeah, I don't think that I made any other mods. I think I might have knit this a little shorter, which I tend to do because I get to the ribbing and I'm like, okay, I'm done now. And I cast off using sewn bind off, which is a huge pain in the butt, but it is the best bind off.
Is it stretchier?
It's like super it's stretchy, but it doesn't
pucker.
It doesn't pucker. So I don't know. I think it's me. It's me. It's got to be me. Anytime I bind off with any method, it like ripples or it puckers or whatever. This is the only one that doesn't do that for
I don't
me.
think I've ever used this sewn bind off.
Yeah, it's a huge pain in the butt. Like it feels like it takes forever.
I've never used it.
Yeah, but it is the nicest, and it is like the cleanest. This doesn't look very clean, but it's
trust her.
Trust me, it's the best. I love it. I highly recommend it. And I'm usually true to size. I'm an extra small in most of what I knit, but it's just I just felt like this feels more elastic. I can move in it. It's just nicer. Size 5s, people. But it looks really, this whole doesn't look good together, so. But, yeah, Madewell. Madewell number 2. This is the first year that I've like knit things more than once. I knit the Zweig twice, I knit the Madewell twice. I knit the Chances Wrap twice. Get out of your system, you know? Sorry.
Whack him up.
Shaved my armpits today.
Woohoo!
So I could do that.
Yeah, shaved my leg.
Oh, you did?
And I'm wearing pants. Bye.
Funny pants.
Yeah. So my mom thought my pants were really funny. Okay, I'll show you. See? You know what she did? She thought it was funny I had a cuff. Like, what the hell? They're sweatpants. They have cuffs usually. Maybe not this thick, but they're usually pinched in at the end.
Yeah. Whatever. You don't feel good today.
She almost peed herself.
Which is okay.
Laughing
you
about
were somebody you're like, why?
Yeah. She thought
they're sweatpants.
Hysterical. It's like, oh my god, they got pockets. It's nice.
See, that's yeah. Any pants with pockets, I'm sold on. I bought a pair of pants today, and they have pockets. Woo,
woo,
woo.
It's like the fake jeans. Well, not fake jeans. The jeans without pockets. Hate them. What? No.
All right, so
I bought them. What's wrong with you?
I've had these jeans for like over 5 years. I've had these jeans. They're actually, I'm looking at some of the seams and I'm like, just hold on. But like, it's just like making it. But they've never had pockets in the front, but pockets in the back. And every time I put them on, I go to put my hands in the pockets like I've owned them for 5 minutes. I always try. But I actually bought Target. I bought those Target pants. Those what are they?
What are you doing that for?
I don't know. The hemmed ones, they're like, they're cut at the bottom.
The
The regular jeans. I bought those and they fit so good. and they didn't have them in black in the store, so I bought them in black on the website.
Yes.
I know, I was really excited about it, and they have pockets.
I just bought a pair of shorts from Target. Without trying them on, and they fit. They're a little big,
Long Island,
but they fit pretty good.
Dream store.
It is a Target. All right, so my second.
What else?
FO.
You didn't weave in that huge end.
Nope, I didn't weave in any. Oh, that might be the only end. So this is Ranunculus.
Yay!
My Ranunculus sweater.
I love it.
Can you guys?
Well, put it in front of
there
me.
There we go.
I'll
Yeah,
so you can see the designs. Wait a minute, let me move my tea.
I love it. I love it so much.
It is
fits
like
nice.
airy.
It's
like,
supposed to be worn. Okay, well, you could honestly wear it however you want. But in the pattern, it is oversized. It's hanging off
like
your
this.
shoulder. It's big. It's supposed to be big.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
It is really pretty, Jaymie.
Thank you. And it's such a fast knit, and it's lace weight. It's summer.
The drape is like freaking exquisite. What was the yarn for this again? Do you remember?
No, but you know what? I could look it up.
Yeah, because you would use this, or you were originally using this for something else.
I was knitting like a t-shirt pattern out of it, and we couldn't figure out the shoulders or something.
And nobody, oh my God, this was like
I had
last
you look
year.
at it, and we could not figure it out.
Ran our mouth about it on the podcast because nobody was having this problem but Jaymie, and then she showed me, and I felt like it was a problem for me, and we could not figure it out.
We couldn't. So if any of you guys remember, and you know what is wrong with me that I couldn't like understand this pattern,
It was crazy.
And I had the whole thing knit up to the shoulders.
Yes.
And
the whole thing just fell apart. Like the whole idea of it was. So you totally recycled this yarn.
Oh, the Odell.
Yeah.
Not to talk bad about projects. It was probably just me and Shanna.
Probably.
Cascade Yarns Forest Hills is the name of the yarn.
Is there silk in that?
We shall find out. This is silver. 485 yards, 100 grams, 51% silk, and 49% merino wool.
It's freaking lovely, yo.
It is. This one I blacked with the iron as well.
So now, and you tried it on, right?
Not like this.
Well, take your top off and try it on, will you?
I don't want to strip in front of the camera.
I should be like, I'll edit it.
I don't know, like, what the big problem is. I really
what is your big problem?
I didn't know.
Woo! Well, I like that tank top.
Thank you.
Does it really matter?
Oops.
Oh, I thought you were looking at the front of the back.
I am. I think this is the back.
I like that tank top.
And you know what? It's like a one size.
Jaymie. Do that shake again. Oh. When you do that shake, you can see the fabric drape a little bit, actually. Jaymie, I love it.
Oh, you can see
do I want to make that?
You do. I'm going to make it, I think, again, although I'm looking at other patterns.
Do like this. Do a sexy. Like off the shoulder.
I can't do like... I did the big. They've got two sizes for the neck. Both of them are bigger, but this is the bigger one, which I think is supposed to be bigger. I think I cast it on too tightly because it was a cast on I haven't done before. I forget what it was called. But
I think
it's still big.
And you know what? That would look so nice over like a sundress, like a
Yeah.
It's so. I think I want to make that.
It is. It's nice. I really want to make it. And it's like such a simple like lace design, but
okay, so
it's
that
so pretty.
Screws with something. All right. It's gonna screw with something.
I might do it again. I've got like a garnet from Knit Picks Shadow Lace. I have a garnet, so I might be making another one.
Actually, I have. How many yards was this? Do you think? How many yards does it say? We're doing a lot of talking to each other this week.
We are.
Sorry. Leave that on, though, because that is just gorgeous. I love that.
Thank you.
So people, you want to make this? If Jaymie knits another one, I'm going to knit another one with her.
Yeah, like, I really enjoyed it. It was fast.
Yeah.
It was fun. Like the pattern.
Fast and fun.
Fast and fun.
Like us.
You could do long sleeves, but I just love the short sleeve version. Like, I love it so much.
I liked the long sleeves or 3/4, like they come up to here.
They had a puff at the end, right?
I don't like the puff.
You don't like the puff?
Yeah.
Actually,
I
I
would
think
stop
it
it
had
right
two
here.
versions. It had one that, like...
I bet you we can modify that and get like a nice skin. I like this. Like, can you guys see that? I like this.
I'm looking at my phone a lot today.
Sorry. I'll cut it out
if it's too bad.
if it's too bad.
Let me see.
Normally we're like more like this.
Ranunculus.
Oh, Jaymie, I really like that.
Yeah.
I do, and I have some lace, but I don't know if I have enough. That's why I'm asking you to check right this minute, because I can't check later by myself.
437 to 612.
437 yards for me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, was this a one-size-fits-all?
It was, but I think... I don't know why it has one for 437 to 612.
Because of long sleeves. So 437 yards. Actually, you guys can make this with sock yarn.
I did knit it. I knit it longer.
Yeah.
Here.
Yes,
I
good.
forget by how much. An inch. I think only like an inch.
And I loved it when you were first knitting it, but I wasn't really sure.
Yeah.
And now I think I'm sure. You had gotten me for my birthday one year that Madeline Tosh lace, and I made that hat with it. And then I bought Stone Chat, that color Stone Chat,
Yes.
I think, from Malabrigo, and I bought black from Knit Picks or something. And I was going to do all 3 colors and make a featherweight cardigan, but I think I can use one of them to make that. Oh no. My plans have been
really
foiled
is,
again.
like, it's such a nice top. And you know, I'm not going to talk bad about it, but someone else on Instagram had knit this. A very popular
Somebody.
yarn person. But they knit it where it's like
It was
almost
form-fitted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which it looked okay, but I really like that
I love
oversized.
it big.
Yeah. No, it needs to. It's
I
perfect.
do. I've got to take pictures. You know, I need to take good pictures of
Maybe we'll
myself.
have a photo
I never
shoot
do.
later.
Ooh,
I know. I need to photo shoot this too. But yeah.
ah, my nose.
So, and that was on like size 9 needles or some ridiculous.
I think
People.
10?
Do you guys want to knit this? I don't think we're like. I want to knit this. I think I'm sold.
Quick, easy.
I'm sold. This took you like a month. It was like nothing.
It did a month, and you guys know how long it takes me to knit sweaters.
For real.
And perfect.
I think I'm gonna knit
summer
it.
is coming.
If you
this
knit
is
another
the perfect
one.
little cover up for your little teeny tanks.
Oh, your little teenies.
Your little teeny tanks.
And it's like see-through, people. Like. So. If you knit another one, I'm going to knit it with you. I'll just take one of the colors out from whatever stash I have. But we'll let you guys know. I don't think we'll do it as an official knit-along. But you guys should knit this with us. It's just because we're doing like 100 knit-alongs.
We can have like a knit with us kind of thing that's not a knit along.
For real.
This would be a good summer. Oh, but then you want to get it done for
Well,
you can knit it in July.
I have 2 summer projects because now I want to do that one. But this you could do for fall too. If you did like, who cares? You just put something underneath it. You know, and the jacket. Yeah.
I do really
So
like
the summer
the way this
project
came
that I
out.
want to do, and I think this is like my plans. My plans are just like, just like going down the freaking toilet, man.
Chucking down that toilet. My hair is like all kinds of fun today.
Yeah, but you.
It's finally long enough where I could get it
I
up
think
in
it
a
looks
bun.
cute.
Thank you.
So, all right, we're like going way too slow.
Yeah,
this took forever. What's next? Let's talk about.
Well, that was our FOs.
Those were FOs. And there were 3, so that took a long time, because there were 3 of them. So, whatever, bitches. I know.
My mom was like, don't drink all the tea while you're podcasting. Oh.
You know what we should do? Put our faces on the bottom of the cups. So you guys are always looking at us.
And our faces. We could write little messages on the bottom of our
Oh, we should. Hi, Mom.
Oh, boy.
Jaymie sucks.
Jaymie sucks. Jaymie drinks all the tea.
Cardigan along.
Yes, our
Can we talk about our cardigan along?
We can, because those are our whips.
Yeah. we are hosting a Strings and More cardigan along, any cardigan that you want. As long as you make it to Sleeve Island, it counts as a cardigan.
Yeah, and I think we said you could do a shrug as well, as long as it's just not like a square sewn together.
Yes.
It's got to have structure to it.
Got to make it to Sleeve Island, people.
Yeah.
Got to make it there in some way, ribbing or whatever. Got to get there. So we never really discussed when we were going to end that.
No, we
cowl.
did not.
And actually, I was talking to somebody about it, and they said do it through the summer. But I think the end of July works.
We want to do through the end of July?
How do you guys feel about that? I think we're going to call it the end of July unless we hear different from you guys. If you guys don't think that's enough time, or if you think that's too much time.
I think that's definitely plenty.
Yeah, because then we said we were going to give it a little rest for the cows, and then do a hat cowl.
Yes.
And that we can do 1 month.
I already have my hat picked out.
So do I. I have 2 hats picked out.
Oh, I have 2.
I might knit one before and then use the other one for the hat cowl. But then we could start that like at the end of the summer, and then you guys will have it for the fall.
The nice chilly
right?
weather.
That's how we are thinking. So yeah, let's say the end of July for now. And yeah, you could check out our Ravelry group for all the extra details and see what people are knitting, because I think we have a chat thread going on now.
Yeah.
And then we'll be putting the FO thread in at some point.
I think we said any size, just not a baby.
Yeah, don't make a toddler cardigan, because that's not fair to everybody else.
I think children's is okay.
Children's is alright, I guess. Yeah. Toddler is just like this big. I mean, come on. Jaymie and I are knitting the same exact cardigan in the same
Are you
exact
like almost
colors.
done because you sneezed out sweaters?
I've been sneezing a lot lately.
Come on.
I'm not almost done. No,
okay.
I did work on it last night and today, a little bit, and actually it's like underneath all of this. So, what are we knitting?
We are knitting. I didn't know.
The Solace cardigan.
Yes.
By Kristen Finlay. Finlay?
Yeah. Finlay. I don't know.
And that's what we're doing. Kristen Finlay.
You asked me, I'm the one who's always asking you.
Yeah. You got really New York there for a sec.
Sorry.
I'm the one who's always asking you.
Yeah, I was watching my video on Instagram. I was like, wow, you could really peg where I'm from sometimes.
Sometimes.
I've got like, okay.
Did
you have 10 million ends? You do.
Well,
okay, I
because,
did too.
Alright, so you do too,
we're
right?
like almost the same spot. I just have to figure out.
I thought mine looks like a little baby sweater, but look at this. It's going to really
I've got mine
stretch the
on
hell out.
Needles.
Me too, the little baby needles.
Yeah, so we're almost. I think you're like an inch more than I am, inch and a half.
Probably. So you had closed off for the sleeves already, right?
Yeah, I'm like
an
inch below.
I had a major distraction while I was knitting this, which is part of the reason I'm like, we should just do it to the end of July. So Jaymie and I are both knitting Solace. Mm-hmm. It is a oversized, mine's really not, but it's going to be an oversized open front cardigan.
Mine is all squished up. It looks like a U. Well, upside down U.
And it's a basket weave pattern, which I've never done a basket weave. I've seen a million basket weaves.
There it is. Yours is stretched out nice. Mine is
because I keep pulling it because I'm afraid it's not going to fit me, so I'm always like this. But yeah, basket weave, which I kind of really love. When we stretch it, though, it's going to flatten out. Like, I love it, but I don't love, like, the bubble texture of it. So this is one of those times where I feel like I'm going to aggressively wet block this thing. Like, pin the crap out of it. I actually bought extra pins because I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough.
I'm just like, there are things all over here. I don't know what's going on.
So we're both using Lambstrings DK in the Leaky Cauldron colorway.
I actually have
love it. Yes. I have more because I'm like, we're like filtering in. Like I bring Jaymie 3 or 4.
I've got 2 more.
Good. Okay, because I have to go through what I have. Yeah. But yeah, so it's basically top down, provisional cast on. You start at the shoulder, and then this sleeve part is supposed to come out to like all the way over here, but that's not going to happen for me.
Don't you add more to the sleeve?
You do. It's going to come out to here, and then you pick it up, and then you work that way. Yeah. So I want long sleeves, so I'm going to make mine long sleeves. I casted on a significantly lower amount of stitches, like I do. I did it for the boxy, did both boxies.
And so you made this longer than expected.
So I did,
originally.
thank you, I did. I think you have a certain amount of repeats for the length of the sleeve, which will wind up being the width of the sleeve, and I think I did 1 or 2 more repeats.
Yeah, like, okay, mine's not stretched out, so it looks itty-bitty right now.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
it's going to be like...
Yeah, and again, like, it looks really small because it's bunchy, but like when you block it, it's gonna be like that. I might actually do the ironing thing that you did, like just tap tap tap, because I like that flattened
Tap, tap, tap.
look at tap tap tap. I think I'm doing it on smaller needles. I think I'm doing it on 5s.
Mine are on 6, so yeah.
I'm doing it on 5s because I bought signature needles at the Yarn Crawl, and they're 5s, and I was like, I'm using these right away for something.
Mine really just looks like a scritched up, like upside down U.
Yeah, well, but there's a million ends that need to be woven in.
I've already woven in some.
I was thinking I need to start because they're like everywhere over here, and that'll make me crazy.
Mine, like all this, like you have to put like this on hold and this on hold and this on hold and this on hold.
I like the way I feel like I'm really gonna like the finished product. It's a little fiddly.
It is fiddly, yes.
But once you get past all that fiddly, it's not bad. Like right now it's smooth sailing. Like all I'm doing is the basket weave up until I have to do like the pockets or something. So yeah, join us, please. Cardigan along. Any cardigan you want, people. Cardigans are a no fail. Like even when they don't fit, they fit. And you don't have to be as crazy about it as like a pullover.
Did I swatch? No.
I didn't swatch either, and I did it on separate needles. Like
Has Jaymie ever swatched?
No. And I just feel like I have confidence, and I'm like, I could just do it on any size I want, and then I do. But I did try it on. It kind of fits.
Did you try yours on?
Yeah, I tried it on, and I was like going like this, like to look at it and stuff. And I went to take it off. I wasn't even thinking how small my needles were. Just a whole bunch of stitches came flying off, and I was like, okay, that's why you just put it on a waist yarn, you moron. You moron. Just put it on waist yarn. Cardigans. Yeah, cardigans.
I'm glad I almost caught up to you. I was like, I gotta.
Yeah, well, and I got distracted.
Shanna had all that done. I had this much done. Yeah. I was like, ooh, I gotta start knitting.
And then I didn't even work on it for like almost 2 weeks. I think I like let it go for 2 weeks because
you were knitting on that.
I got knitting on something else, and
which is beauteous.
It is. It's very beauteous, but it just like sucked up all of my time.
That's okay.
All of it.
Do you want to talk about it?
Of course, I'd love to talk about it.
I only have one other thing as well.
Thanks, Jaymie. I would love to talk about it.
Okay.
So, I'm sure, like, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you've seen it a few times. But I accidentally started a Sipala sweater by Caitlin Hunter. And I accidentally, like, almost sneezed the whole thing out. Not really. I mean, it's half done, though. It's half done. So, I feel like things look a lot bigger. I'm a little worried that it's not going to fit me. A little worried.
Too big or too small?
Too small.
Yeah, I was going to say not too big.
No. I got to like, whoa, stretch it. So, yeah. I started a Sipala. So, my floats really aren't tight. Like, so I think when I wet block it, it'll be fine. And everybody's like, don't worry about it, it's going to be fine. And I want to believe you. But here's what happened. I downloaded the pattern. First of all, I just want to throw out there, and it's not like I'm not trying to be like about it. If you have bought this pattern or you were looking at this pattern in the last week or so, Caitlin Hunter did make a slight error in the yardage used for the extra small. I think it only affected like a couple of sizes on the long sleeve version. So if you haven't already, you need to download the updated version or check the Ravelry page again, because a lot of kits went out and a lot of yarn was dyed for one skein of the whatever this color and 2 skeins of the main color. It really should be 3 skeins of the main color, so just check it out. I only dyed 2 skeins for myself for this in the main color, and I'm really just hoping I'll make it. So what I did was reading the sizing for the all sizes, she wants 12 to 14 inches of positive ease. And I was like, okay, that's what I said. I love Caitlin Hunter, and I trust you with all my heart, but that seems like really big.
I want to see. All right, so we go from up here or in the
So for the extra small finished size, she said was going to be 38 inches, which is only about 6 inches of positive ease. I'm not sure.
So what did she say, 12?
She's saying 12 to 14 inches.
All right, so 45 is 12. Just so visual.
I don't think that's right. Or maybe I'm stupid.
I don't know. I'd have to.
How
look
much higher
and see
can you
how.
get than that? Think again.
What? You know?
You think? I feel like a crazy person, but I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, I don't want 12 to 14 inches of positive ease. I actually wanted to fit similarly to my Zweig because I felt like that was a perfect fit. Even if it's a little bit bigger than that, that's fine. I have an issue where I feel like it's not going to look oversized. It's just going to look like it doesn't fit. So I have a problem with that.
I have 2 more lips.
Whoops. I mean, whips.
Whips.
Whoops. So I cast it on. I really modified this thing. I know I always do that, but I really modified this thing. I cast it on with bigger needles, and I think I cast it on a couple of stitches less, not by many. But then I did 2 less repeats of the pattern. So once I got to here and I was looking at it, I was like, I'm not so sure that was a good idea. But we will find out. If it happens not to fit me, then I will just make another one. Boo-hoo. I make everything twice now.
Just put it on a mannequin.
I should put it on a freaking mannequin, man. I know that this is going to stretch out, and I know it's all bunchy. You guys can see, it looks super bunchy where I do my color work.
Can I also talk about the obvious modification? This color is the color that's supposed to continue.
Yeah. So I actually...
And I love that you did it.
You like
not
that?
like that,
Okay.
yeah.
So I was debating.
I like the original too, but I think that looks really nice.
So I was debating. I had some colors. This is Spellbound. The lighter color is Spellbound. And the darker color is Relax, It's Just Magic. And I have them on my Sadie singles, which is my new high twist single ply base. It's the one I'm sticking with. But I really wanted a dark sweater. I know I'll wear it if it's dark. And everybody was saying, oh no, you don't want to put the light by your face because then it washes you out, which I agree. It washes you out. So I did the dark on top, but then I got to about here, and I was like, I really, I don't know if I was, wasn't committed to making the whole thing a light sweater. So I was looking at it, and Seth told me to just, print out a whole bunch and just color them. So actually, I think I'm going to have to do this. So I just kind of colored it in, I just was coloring all day. She has it in the original. I don't think I have the original with me. But the original has, all these little dots in here. And while
we had a big discussion about the dots.
I just don't love them. I don't love them. And I saw other people making it without the dots, and I really liked those versions. So I colored over the dots. But I am going to do the color work here at the bottom. I don't know, I don't know if that's anything I'm supposed to be covering. But I'm going to do the, yes, thank you, censor. I'm going to do the color work here at the bottom. So now I don't know how many yards of anything I need.
Sizes.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's really fine.
No, it's a little bit, but it's not going to cover anything.
I'll put a blurry, I'll figure out how to do a blurry. So I went through, straight through all this color work here, and then I added 3 rows of color work to close them off into these little spikes. And that's all I did. No biggie. And I think I'm going to have to work with the color work on the sleeves just to make it the way I want it, but I'll go through that too. I have to, I think I should message Caitlin Hunter and ask her if I can post the
mods.
The mods, like, because I drew out the mods on graph paper, but it would be only those 3 rows.
Yeah.
And then whatever rows at the bottom that I needed to do. So maybe I could post those so you guys can see what I did if you like it. I'm terrified that this isn't going to fit me. I have to pull it hard to get it to lay flat. I don't know.
Once you soak it in the water, it always grows.
I hope so.
It grows and blooms.
I don't understand. I'm seeing all these people on Instagram who are doing this sweater, and their colorwork is laying perfectly flat, and they haven't even exposed it to any sort of liquid, and I feel like they're summoning the devil. What are they doing? How do you do it? I am knitting up here so loose.
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
Fast and loose.
People knit
like
colorwork, and it looks automatically beautiful, and I'm like, no.
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 Giving you the finger.
Especially in fingering weight.
Like, why?
Especially in fingering weight. I feel like, no.
I knit tight, and when I was knitting this whole colorwork section, I was holding the yarn as if it was gonna, like, fall off my finger. Like, so wispy, and like my wrists were broken.
For this Zweig, that's what I was, like, trying to be, like, so loose with it. And still, yeah, you get the pucker. You get the pucker.
I want to know these people's secrets. Devil.
Black candles.
Anyway, that's my Sipola. I'm really excited. I will probably have it done by the next time we podcast.
Yep. Because she just sneezes, and it's a sweater.
I'm really excited. Look what it's going to look like. It's going to look just like that.
I love
except
it.
It's going to fit me.
I love this color.
These are, so this Relax is Just Magic is a brand new colorway. And there's a little bit left in the shop.
What?
It's perfect, people.
It's
perfect.
I'm going to sneeze now.
Do it. I'm really hoping that because I did less stitches. Woo! She went. Because I did less stitches, like I did less repeats, that just these 2 balls will make it through my entire sweater. I'm a little, like, I feel like I'm gonna need,
I don't know, Shanna.
If it's too small to fit me, then I can probably get through them. Anyway. I'm excited. I'm terrified. Good God. That's it.
I don't sneeze just once.
Alright, I'm putting that away. I'm going to work on that tonight.
Okay, so I cast on another pair of socks.
And you put it in your new bag from the Yarn Crawl.
Which fits in. This is supposed to be an Ocean's bag.
You specifically said you could totally fit, like, a sock project in there. And we were like, yeah, you can.
I had a little fuzz.
Yeah, a little.
So, I talked about this last podcast, but Legacy Knits has a sock knit along going along. They're Fancy Feet, where you have to knit a textured sock. So not like color work or a plain sock. It's got to be like some kind of knit pearl, cables, something like that. So, and you get an extra entry if you knit with their yarn. So I am doing Hermione's Everyday Socks.
That's a pretty colorway.
It is. It's
so
their
orange,
needles,
Jaymie.
Their needles up and their steel toes. I believe it's their steel toes base.
I think it is. Because that's the one they gifted. No, you bought that one.
I bought this one.
You bought that
one.
What did they gift us? Sweater Weather.
Sweater Weather.
A
which is
couple of
similar.
Rhinebex
It's
ago.
similar. It's like oranges.
Yes.
And
Pretty.
so, that's what I have.
Yeah.
I had knit the Hermione's Everyday Socks once before. They were my first socks and they were too big.
That's right.
So my grandma has them now.
Yeah.
This is going to be, I don't know if I'm going to do heels. I think I'm just going to do toe.
Yeah.
Just a toe.
Why not?
This is Shanna's yarn. This is
Rubios.
Yes. I was like,
the mispronunciation of Rooibos tea, because I pronounced it Rubios for many, many years. Like an S.
It's okay.
So
you can see
I joke named the skein. But people always ask me about it. They're like, you spelled this wrong. I'm like, yeah, but I did it on purpose. So I had to write it in the description.
Mistakenly on purpose.
Mistakenly on purpose. I had to write it in the description that it was like an inside joke. Yeah, I'm terrible.
Up to the heel. Yeah. I didn't do it yet, though, obviously.
And those will definitely fit you. You've figured out your sock recipe.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to tell you what happened because it was going to have a heel. I was going to knit on it last night. Sitting on the couch, had my glee on. It's good! So I was going to knit the heel. I have it on my phone, but I had to reopen it because, like, for whatever reason, when you open it up in Safari, after, like, a few days, it closes out. Like, I don't know, it doesn't stay. So I went to reopen the pattern again because it's in my library on Ravelry, and it kept coming up in a different freaking language. Not even, like, Spanish, where I could maybe fudge it, because, like, I know a little. I went to 3 years. So, no, it was, like, in, like, Swedish or something. I was like, what is going on? I'm hitting the English version. And I had done it before, because that's, where I got the pattern. Online, on my phone. It kept coming up in a different language. I was getting so mad. I was like, what is going on? And I do have it printed out somewhere. But I was sick. I was already sitting on my couch with the TV on with my tea right there. I was like, I am not moving.
No.
So, I did not knit the heel.
I wonder if, like, there was some sort of, like...
I don't know what was...
I think it's time for you to learn Swedish. That's what I think.
I think it was Swedish. It was something, like, I had never looked at before. I was like, what is this?
Copying and pasting into Google Translate. I just want to do the heel.
I know, right? See translation. Oh my gosh. I was looking through, because that one, they have translated into quite a few languages.
Well, yeah, because it's so popular.
So I'm scrolling through, like, okay, maybe, like, for whatever reason, maybe the English one wasn't on top, and I'm hitting Swedish, or whatever.
You don't know your own flag. I mean, that's fine. You're sick.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, maybe I'm just not looking at this right, because I do that a lot.
Yes.
As you see with my patterns.
Yes.
That
just move the stitch marker.
Just move the stitch marker over one. So, I couldn't figure it out, so it didn't happen. Yeah, that's stuff.
Well,
like
so
that
it'll happen
week.
today. It's gonna happen.
It'll happen eventually. You okay?
Yeah, my knee.
Oh, it's because we're getting old.
I'm like an old person.
Like long in that position.
It's like I'm an old person.
So, you did remind me I did work on something else since our last podcast. I didn't think I had because it's been so long since we podcasted.
We are the worst.
That I hadn't worked on this in a while. But I was watching our podcast this week.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
I was
right.
only like a little past the color work on it. So
did you almost finish?
I didn't do the sleeves. So
Yay!
I finished the body on my Zweig sweater.
Okay, can we...
Oh, it's a little wrinkled because I had it mushed up.
All right. But I feel like with socks, it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
With socks, when you knit one sock, you have a hoe, right? You have half
and look,
object.
you can see, look, the puckering in the color work.
Yeah, okay, see, but that's what I'm saying. And mine lays, like, super flat now. And you, like, it's the... Well, it's not quite the same.
Yeah, no, this is single. Did you do yours in a...
Mine's a single ply.
Yeah, yours is single as well. This is BFL.
Yeah, pull that, though.
What do you mean? Like, why?
It'll be fine, right?
Yeah,
I'm just terrified. I'm going to obsess over it. So I think what I'm going to do is knit to the end and then block it. And then knit the sleeves separate.
And then do the sleeves?
Yeah, because I'm scared. Anyway, please talk about yours, because I'll just steal it. It's gorgeous. I love the color work up here. It's perfect.
Thank you. I love it so much. Yeah. So I did it in Chasing Rabbit's Fibers. This is the pine in her BFL. And this is Lambstrings yarn, the black cat.
Hers, mine. Yeah, and it looks so nice together. We were like big on the low contrast.
Yeah.
Which,
you know,
is so pretty. It's subtle.
I saw yours. Yeah. And I wanted to do something similar because I really liked the way it looked.
That's
and I had this green sitting around. And I was like, well,
so much green just sitting around.
I know. Just sitting around. And you were like, wait, don't you have the black? Because I was saying, like, oh, maybe
yes, it was up there or something. Yeah. And I was like, it's right there. Because you were like, I think I'm going to need a skein of that. And I was like, you totally bought a skein of that already.
So I tried it on. It's going to be oversized, which I like.
Yes, good, good.
I can't wait. I'm going to wet block it, too. So it's
it's going to be big.
Yeah. So I just need to do the sleeves. But I haven't yet because I wanted to get a good start on our cardigan, a long sweater.
Yeah, so we could talk about it. It's like I don't want to abandon our cardigan along because that's sad.
So this will be done for the fall when I can actually wear it and not sweat bullets.
So socks. One done, you have a hoe. I feel like when you're doing a top-down sweater and you finally cast off the bottom, I feel like we should call that a half object. It's a half object, and it should mean
it's an accomplishment to finish the body.
Any bind-off should be a something.
I mean, it's like a mini celebration. You finish the body, you're like,
yeah,
get it done.
Now I can ignore this for a month and not feel guilty, kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I think so too.
I have another whip.
Let's.
Do you have? Is that whip?
No. Oh, the frig.
Well, this whip is a knitting.
Oh yeah, you guys.
I bought my first sewing pattern.
Yeah, and Jamie's gonna make me all the things.
I've made bags. Never made clothes. I feel like that's a little more like
advanced.
So I am making the Wixton. Jeez, see, this is why people write things down.
We don't write things down.
No, we used to.
We did. Actually, through the first 30 podcasts, we actually had notes.
We did, and we were good. And then we
got super cocky.
Wixton, I was right. Tank top and dress sewing pattern. So, you could probably, pull, I don't know if this is going to show up. And it's just like, nope, it's a white screen.
Perfect. Oh, I love it.
It's super simple. It's like super beginner. So this is the fabric I bought. I already cut out all the pieces, but I've not sewn anything yet because I scared. So this is going to be it.
I was telling Jaymie that if she really enjoys sewing it and whenever she feels comfortable, I'm going to cut out the fabric myself so she doesn't have to do anything. But I just need to sew it all together. Because I don't know how to use my sewing machine. I have a beautiful sewing machine. I have no idea how to use it.
You should do it.
I should do it. They take up a lot of room. I know, I really, really like that. And you got that fabric from Joann's Fabric.
Yeah.
Which is local to us. I mean, we're not ready for I'm saying I'm doing anything. We're not at Spoonflower status yet.
Nope.
But Joann's has a black fabric with gold unicorns on it. And
you need it.
I kind of need a tank top, people.
Oh, yeah. So this is just cotton. It's nothing special.
But it's perfect. It's going to be perfect for the summer. Yeah.
If it comes out nice, it's something I can wear to work. With a nice little cardigan over it.
Yeah. And it has a little pocket. I mean, you guys just saw it. But it has a little pocket, which is totally cute. And you could always, modify the tailor.
Yeah.
The fitted whatever on it if you needed to wear it to work or if you needed, something that was...
And it's so weird because I'm so between sizes. I've got weird dimensions. My hips are a medium.
You're a weirdo.
And this is an extra small.
You monster!
So it's what the hell?
You monster! So ugly.
What was that? That was a squirrel.
That's scary. So this is the ongoing saga of
the squirrel.
Backyard rodent. The squirrel is still in this house, or a new squirrel has moved into this house.
I think it's the same squirrel and her frickin' babies are in here.
So if you are a frequent watcher and you've watched us forever, you know last year we had squirrel problems.
And then we thought we solved the squirrel problems, and now they're back.
So the last time we podcasted, I went to the bathroom, which shares a wall with the chimney.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I was in the bathroom, and I just opened it, and I was talking to Jaymie, and I heard, some, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, going on in the wall, and I was like, Jaymie, and she's like, the squirrel. And I was like, oh my God. He was, trying to get at me.
It's a mama and babies in there. It is multiple squirrels in there right now. It's lovely.
Well, you should hear the way Jamie's husband talks about the squirrels now. Squirrels used to be a
fun
little thing, and they were just squirrels, and now you can't even say the word squirrel. He's like, I hate squirrels! Those bastards! It's so funny.
They used to be cute. They're not cute anymore.
I still think they're cute, but they don't live in my house.
Mm.
So, I don't know. That's their squirrel update. Just squirrel update.
It's a continuing saga. Because you can't really humanely do anything now.
You really
with
can't.
The babies. You have to wait till the babies are gone. And then we're going to, I don't know what we're going to, tie a sack over our chimney. You can't do that.
Sack. Well, even calling animal control, we were saying last year, they wanted, $900. And you guys were like, yeah, we're just going to live with the squirrels.
Yeah.
They're a part of our family now. For $900, that's crazy.
We got, a repellent and then mothballs, and that worked for a bit.
Mothballs,
but then
really?
mothballs, and she stayed out. She didn't go in there. not the baby season.
Yeah.
And squirrels have multiple nests. This is something I learned while reading up about how to get rid of the frickin' squirrels. They have multiple nests. So she was hanging out with one of her other nests until I guess it was time to have babies, and she broke her way because we had chicken wire. We put chicken wire up in there. Shoved chicken wire up in there, so you would think it would be enough of a deterrent, but then we had really bad weather for like 2 days. It was like, it was that hurricane, but it wasn't really, it was a tropical storm, I think, by the time it got to us.
Yes.
What was it, like, last month? No. Was it a hurricane? I don't know, but it was a bad storm. Well, apparently that was enough, like, for her to be like, all right, breaking into their chimney again.
I need my chimney space.
So she's back in there, and we put mothballs, and nothing is, like...
Whatever. Your whole life is, like, wildlife friendly.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to go outside. I can't wait to podcast outside. There's bunnies
with our woodchuck.
and woodchuck and those squirrels that were like fighting each other. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, they came like a foot away from us. We're like,
yeah. Ah, I love Jaymie's backyard.
So adventures.
We got to talk about what we're doing next.
I don't know what I'm doing next.
You know what? You never talked about your. Did you ever talk about your winnings from Lolo? Did it? I don't think that you did.
And I have this yarn, and we have this yarn, and I have this.
Oh, acquisitions.
I have acquisitions.
Let's talk about acquisitions. You gotta go, because I only have one acquisition.
Alright, well, let me talk about this. So my mom bought this for me. She bought one for herself, too, I think. She got it online on Etsy. It's Heidi and Lana. So I'll show you their cute little sticker.
I like them.
So
I like those boxes.
I'm sure you guys have seen them. They are the stitch marker bracelets.
Oh, yeah!
So can you guys see? That is a progress keeper.
That's
and
really
comes
cute.
with
And that's her logo, right?
Markers. Yeah, that's her little sheepy.
That's cute.
And it's magnetic.
I really want
So
like a
super
stitch marker
easy.
bracelet.
I've worn it a few times already. It doesn't, it's not come apart for me. I'm sure if something,
Snagged on it. Yeah. No, that's really
so it's cute. And it comes in different colors and everything.
I like that.
And I think it's super adorable. I forget how much she said it was. It's the only thing. But thank you, Mom. Look how cute. So, had to talk about that.
Yeah, that was really cute.
We ran out of time last podcast.
We did. Our podcast was over an hour, which I don't know what it's going to be like today. I feel like over an hour is like...
Yeah, we try and keep it to an hour.
Yeah. Although we kind of like...
Yeah, we've been chatting today.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have.
So
we're gonna run
I
out of time.
had to cut a couple of things. So we had to not talk about a couple of things.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Jaymie won something because her whole family wins everything. I want to throw this out there, too. Jaymie won this, right? The Long Island Yarn Crawl was a lot of fun. We posted whatever we posted. Jaymie's mom won, like, 3 things. She won, like, 3 raffles.
Prizes. She won for the shawl.
The mermaid spell shawl.
The knit-along shawl.
Mm-hmm.
She won for that. Because she did it in your yarn.
Yes.
And that was the yarn crawl.
The official yarn crawl knit along, was the mermaid spell shawl.
And then I think she won.
It's really cute.
She won 1 door prize, and then like you could donate hats and stuff, and I think she won for that.
Yeah, and a few people win for that. Yeah. They pick a few people for that. But yeah, so she won a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Then Jaymie, I just can't handle it.
So Lolo did it, had a giveaway, and I won. So what it was is you got to pick the color, and you win 2 skeins of her whole Lotta DK, which is a whole lot of DK.
It's a whole lot of DK.
The color I picked.
Those.
Gray.
What?
I know.
I am so surprised.
So this is Folsom. This is 85% Polworth wool and 15% silk. It's 725 yards
each
of 3-ply DK weight yarn.
Each.
So this is going to be a cardigan of some
sort. Cheesy. Like,
they're so big. Look at them.
I like, really, I could take a nap on this. I could fake a baby with this.
Fake a baby.
Fake a baby.
I almost knit my cardigan with this, But I was just stuck on Shanna's, like, because I had already said I was going to do it out of that. I already had it in my mind, the dark gray.
And actually, that Solace cardigan does look better
in dark.
In darker or, like, like, I like this. I just feel like, I think we talked about it. This would have been kind of boring for that sweater.
Yeah.
No offense.
I've already found something else. But for us. I forget what it was. Darn it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did tell me.
But if I ever start it.
Whatever. We'll talk about it.
So, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
congratulations or whatever.
I got one of her cute little...
Yeah.
Tape measures.
You can never have too many tape measures. No matter how many tape measures Jaymie has, she always asks me for mine when we're actually knitting.
And love.
So I love these. What's flavor? Smell is that again? Gardenia.
Blue gardenia.
Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. I have a Lolo bar, a big Lolo bar at home. I have the Cocoa Mango one, and I don't ever want to use it because I'm afraid I'm going to use too much. And I'm never going to buy it again. I love that. That smells like gardenia / like a new plastic toy I used to get when I was a kid.
A new plastic toy.
Yeah. I want to smell it again. It's so good.
And a little eucalyptus. Wash.
Yeah.
And tea.
Oh, yeah, the tea. No,
that's
wait,
soap. This isn't tea.
That's not tea. Don't drink that.
No. No.
It's soak.
For the hands.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's soak.
It's hand cream.
Oh, that's hand cream?
Yeah. I didn't even look at this. I just saw, like, the square, and I thought, oh, it's tea.
Oh, it's like a citrusy one. That's nice.
Yeah. This was fun. She put a whole lot of little goodies in there.
That's cute. We should get some of those for giveaways.
This is great.
Yeah. I like it. Yes. I like that too. So freaking much of it. So what, $7.50, right? You said?
Did I say $7.50 or $7.25? Where are you? $7.25.
That's like 1,450 yards.
Yeah. I couldn't believe I won. I was like, oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! So yeah, that was a nice surprise.
Yeah. You crazy. You crazy, girl.
I'm so crazy.
You crazy.
What have you got now that I've been talking forever?
It's so cute. Okay, so what I got, I was at the Long Island Fleece and Fiber Fair, vending there, and of course I always think I'm going to walk around the whole thing, leave set there to man the tent for 5 minutes so I can go walk around, and it never happens. But Color Craze Fibers was right near me, so I got a chance to like walk around or whatever. And I saw her yarn. Her yarn is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I went back to my tent and I was hanging out, and then Lauren came to visit me, and she had these cute little Progress Keepers. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, who has those? And she's like, oh, they're over at Color Craze. I didn't see them, so of course I had to go over there.
This is something I'm going to want and then didn't see.
Well, I wasn't able to spend a lot of time over there, so I went back to my tent. Maybe an hour later, Seth comes over to me and he's like, yeah, the girl from Color Craze like came over and dropped these off for you.
Aww.
Yeah. So she dropped off like 4 Progress Keepers, which I was like, are you kidding me? How sweet is she?
That's awesome.
It was the best little gift, and I was just so touched. Oh, the thing is over here.
Yeah, it's over there.
I keep thinking it's over there.
I've got.
So I got a watermelon, which, okay, so this, I'm like, this little egg makes me so happy. It's like so simple and I love it. I got this cupcake with little sprinkles. Just putting them right there. And then this, I love this rainbow cake. This rainbow cake.
And they're also summery.
I know. I love it. Like, I'm so not a bright person, but like I like other things that are bright. You want one?
No, I don't want to steal one from you.
There's 4 of them.
I know.
There's 4 of them, and she like so generously. It was so
nice
sweet. Yeah. So thank you. And yeah, you should have one.
Well,
spread the love. Oh well, what?
I got stitch marks.
Oh, that's
there as
right.
Well.
Well, you know, I we should put a stitch marker on.
I went 2 wee ones. I'm going to put her info up right here. Because she has some, like, look at that little sheepy. It's amazing. So, you had seen her, where was she? Was it Vogue? Or
at Stitches United.
Stitches United.
Yeah. At Stitches United. And
I'm forgetting about that.
Okay, so this girl does all these, they're all the little polymer ones or whatever. She does everything. You need to go visit her shop. Is it an Etsy shop?
Yes, I think. Yes. Wee ones.
Yeah, you need to go visit her shop because it's crazy.
Look at these guys. The miniature schnauzers!
And what kind of dog do you have, Jaymie?
I have a little miniature schnauzer.
What? Those are a lot smaller.
They're teeny.
Yes. They are so cute.
They are a lot more miniature than my puppy.
It's like that big. So, she actually also had Australian Shepherd ones.
She had.
And I was like, my Sadie.
So many different dogs.
And then she had, like, vegetable medleys and fruit medleys, of course. And then,
I think my aunt got gnomes.
Gnomes!
They had gnomes.
Gnomes.
Owls. Piggies.
Tropical birds, tropical fish.
Yeah.
She had, you need to go
check her out.
It's crazy.
I
was really impressed when I saw her at Stitches
have
United.
like little teeny
The Hill and Prince.
It's adorable. Absolutely adorable.
So cute. So freaking cute.
Sorry to hijack your little...
No, please. Well, I mean, really, we're like running out of time.
Did you have more? Are we?
No, that's my only acquisition.
It's still going.
No, but I mean, like, we're...
Yeah, we are ready.
We're like an hour already.
I'm sure we do.
Probs. Whatever. So it'll be over an hour. Deal with it. What else did you get? Oh, yeah. I had to do that.
Well, I had to support my best friend.
I'm like, what's that?
I feel like
She
I
did.
always buy yarn from you when you done her hair.
She does. And you don't have to do that. Which,
But I like your yarn.
we should be giving you things.
So, I was watching the Legacy Knits podcast, and Sue had knit a wrap, and she was holding it up, and I just was like, oh, I love that.
I love when Jaymie loves something because she goes like this. I love it.
And I was like, I love that so much, I want to make it. So I'm going to make it. It's the Suburban wrap by Hohi Locatelli.
Another Hohi. We love Hohi.
I had to buy yarn.
Of course you did.
And so I really liked this color.
Covering it.
Yeah, you can't see it. It's mine. I love it so much.
That color was popular this year.
Eustace.
Yes. I wasn't going to make it, and then I made it like at the last minute. I was like, I should really have this available.
And then
people liked it.
I've been loving this one. Honeycomb.
This combo is going to be so fun. I'm so glad we talked you into that one and not the other one. Sorry.
And then this is haberdashery.
Haberdashery.
So these are going to be my 3 colors.
I'm excited to see this knit up. It's going to be really nice. But if I do say so myself.
I can't wait.
I do.
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, that one has like some browns and some blues. The other one you were looking at just had brown and yellow, and I was like, oh. So I think me and your mom were like, you're going to get this one.
You guys were like, go for the other
Get this one. I think they look so nice together,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm really excited to see that knit up.
I'm going to cast on soon, probably. I've been trying to finish more.
You've only got like 100 whips.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to finish more, but I don't think I'm going to be able to
That's a good thing to knit over the summer, and then have ready for the fall, because it's light. It's the Sadie single ply.
And it's like summery colors.
Yeah.
It is.
And it won't feel like 100 pounds in heat when you're draping it over yourself.
Like, I wrap it around myself as I knit. Like I did with the Find Your Fate. I had it like wrapped around myself when I was knitting on it.
That thing was crazy.
It was.
Did you get anything else?
Oh my god, yeah.
What the hell, Jaymie?
My mom bought this for me. I think where did she see these? Michael's?
Oh yeah, that's right.
They're very soft. They're sock yarns.
Yeah.
They are not, I think they're acrylic.
Right?
Good sneeze.
Bless you! 85
Hello.
acrylic, 15% nylon.
You see that? Why am I not seeing?
I see it where it says it. Over here.
Yeah. I am gross, guys. So she got it for me in 3 colors.
Yeah.
Sock yarn.
These colors are not you at all, Jaymie.
No. Oh my god.
We're going to call this the one with all the sneezing.
All the sneezing.
Jaymie sneezes for real. I sneeze out of sweaters. There's a lot of sneezes going on.
What color is this?
This
Salvia?
week.
Sage.
Did you say salvia?
It does say salvia. I guess it's that in a different language. Color, sage, swage.
Swage. Is this swage? This one's black.
And this is beige.
Noir. So yeah. I'm going to put these back so you don't lose them. They're soft though.
They're
Acrylic
very
is soft.
It is. So.
Yeah.
You started laughing at
Pretzel!
Blueberry! I did that to Ron the other day, and my kids were like, what are you doing?
Curing,
I was like, it's stuff.
curing
It's
him.
sneezing.
I'm curing him.
That's all.
That's all.
You know, like,
That's-
you go in my hand.
That's all.
You're gonna get sick.
Oh, I am going to get sick. I think Seth and I are both going to get sick. Yeah, but hanging out with you guys. I do have a thing that I want to talk about, though.
Okay.
Now that I've already declared that I'm going to do the Ranunculus, right, I have to find out if I have enough to make it. As a summary top. Oh, now I have to look up the name of it. Oh, damn. So it's summer. I want to make a summery thing. It's really hard to make summery things out of yarn. Like, super hard. But I forget how I stumbled upon it. I have to look it up. Because I don't even know how to I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly. But I did find a tank top that I liked. And I think I was talking to you about it last week.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's right here.
Oh, right.
How do you say that?
Villeneuve? I
Maybe?
think it's Villeneuve.
Well, it's N-E-U-V-E. I don't know. Butchers!
Oh.
Butchers! Whoops, over here.
New.
It looks like that, people.
Ville.
Whatever, I'm going to put it up. By Espace Tricot, which is another yarny, podcasty. Awesome. So it's just like a loose fitting tank top, similar to the one that you're sewing for yourself. But it calls for fingering weight yarn, and you're using size 8 and 9 needles on it. So it's going to be flowy like your
I love the flowy
Ranunculus.
things.
Yeah. So originally, it's bottom up. Originally, I was like, oh, I could totally use my scraps for a fade. So the idea was to use Wendigo, and then Ophelia, and then Hydro Press. So I was just going to do like a fun, dark fade, which I really love the idea of. I get to use my scraps up and whatever.
But.
Yeah, big butt. Like, big butt. I wasn't even, like, do you remember this from my Stitches United purchase? My only yarny Stitches United purchase? I might do it with this.
Do you have enough?
I have well enough.
Do it.
And this will fade on its own. And what I think is going to happen is I'll get mostly this brown and purple. I'll make it just to the black at the top of the tank top. So I don't know. Do I want to do it the other way? Do I want to do black at the bottom and then up and get lighter? Or do you want me to do it the other way?
Do the other way.
So then what am I going to do with all this? This is the fun part. I don't want it to...
But I feel like this is all more you.
It is,
and you would
right?
wear it more.
So my question to you guys is, and you can comment on the video below, because I need to know. When people do fades, do you prefer dark to light or light to dark? Because my issue is, if I go dark, because it would be bottom up, so I have to start with the black.
Fine.
I wear a lot of dark pants. So is it going to disappear into black pants if I wear it with black pants? Or leggings, because I'm like a legging person for the summer.
I don't know, for some
really
reason
wear
I'm trying to
shorts.
picture the dark on top and...
It's hard, right?
Yeah, I think I like the dark on bottom.
So my original idea with this yarn was to take another color like voodoo or something and stripe it so that the voodoo stays the voodoo and then the rest of it fades.
You could do that too.
So which side would look good with that? It's just, I just can't make a decision.
Well, if you stripe it with the voodoo, I think you'd have to start...
I'd stripe it with the voodoo here, not with the black.
Yeah.
Then I would have to start with the black for a tank
If
top.
you do this by itself, you would start with the black down there, go up. But if you stripe it with the voodoo, I would start here to get more of a color variation. And then up here, it would...
Oh my god! Or I could split this into two skeins. I could split this into two skeins and work them striped together.
You can.
I think that'd be crazy. I don't know if I have enough patience for that. It's just a freaking tank top. So, tell me what you guys think. It's sparkly.
Oh, someone wanted to know. Someone
like
asked on our last podcast what the sparkly, bulky weight yarn was. We have no idea.
Oh, that's right. We have to call the pearl. I was thinking about that, and I was like, I think I have to call the knitted pearl, because we didn't get a picture of the tag.
No, we have no idea. It was beautiful, but we have no idea because we're numbnuts and we didn't look at what it was called. We just looked at the pretty.
Numb, right in that general area. It's from the squirrels.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You guys tell me. If I think I'm going to start with this one because it's one whatever and I don't have to think about fading it. But I really want to do this fade for something. And I think I only have enough for a tank top. I don't know.
You could do 2 tank tops.
I know. I got the drama. I just don't know.
2.
And check this out, right? I'm going to do another Buttermellow hat because I love the hats. You've seen me only wear these hats. Look. I know.
This is shiny.
Buttermellow. I think that's good.
Yeah.
So, where am I looking? Over here?
I don't know.
Yeah. The podcast, no. What is it? The iPad was like, you're done now.
Yeah.
We can't record it anymore because we've been talking so much. So much. So, we have to end it because I don't know how much room I have on my phone.
So much clearer on your phone.
Is this clearer? Because if this is clearer, then it's phone all the way. Screw the iPad.
Yeah, look like... You look like I can touch you.
Try. You can touch me. So we're going to go.
Yeah.
We're like off center too. It's like crazy.
We are.
This is like bad podcasting. We're done. We will see you guys. Actually, I want to throw out there a tag for the cardigan along because we never talked about hashtags for Instagram. So I've been tagging it SM cardigan along, like strings and more cardigan along, just SM cardigan along. So if you will, please tag all your cardigan along shenanigans with that hashtag on Instagram and wherever, Twitter and stuff like that. Did. Thanks for joining us, guys. We hope that you come back.
Yes, please.
Please come back.
Subscribe if you like us.
Yes, hit that subscribe button. And we will see you guys in a couple of weeks or a month or whatever. Whatever.
Well, hopefully 2 weeks.
Whatever. We're breezing.
Hopefully we'll keep the 2 week mark.
Yeah. Happy knitting, people.
Bye, guys.